Grab your mat, kick off your shoes, and let's get moving. Lift your toes. Lift and lower. Shoulders up and around back. Spread those toes out wide. Now let's tap thumbs and pinkies, big toes and pinky toes. Just the toes are moving. Then let's move the ankles, roll those feet in and out. Warm up your forearms and your wrists. And let's push through the ball of the foot. Push through that arch. Warm up those feet. Now let's lift the whole foot, keep that heel down. Feel the stretch in the calves. Ooh, plant those feet. Feel the earth's energy. Bring it up, and we'll let it go. And once more. Then we'll bring those hands behind, or you could point to your shoulders and take it lateral flexion. Keep that core strong. Keep your spine tall when you come back to the center. Then we'll go side, no arms. Come back to center and flex. To the left, stretch, and flex. Once more. Then feel your rib cage expand as you breathe in. Once more. And we'll sit back, make those feet parallel, put your weight in your heels. And give it a little twist here. The spine getting taller and taller. And then we'll sit back and roll this up. And sit back and roll this up. Ready for 45 seconds of maybe 16 different exercises, starting now. You can move slower, you can move faster, you can take a rest when you need to. You come a little bit lower or stay higher. What do you need today? Whew. The next is a backstroke. So the first option is right here standing. The second option is here in a squat. And the third option is in plank position. Choose your option, or you can alternate your option in this 45 seconds. Let's bring it up. Turn those toes out. And we're going to pull back and down, and back and down. Swivel on the ball of the foot. Keep breathing. Open up the chest. Squeeze the back. Press through those heels. Then we'll stay low. And we'll just pulse it out. So think about the up. Pressing through those heels. Feel the strength in your legs. Whew. Staying low. We'll alternate a heel lift and then lift both heels. You'll get taller. Up and up. Wake up those thighs. Whew. Then this panther lunge. We're going to come side to side. You can stay up high, or you can come down low. Ooh, getting those thighs nice and warm now. Whew. So let's start with this right leg. We lunge to the side, come back to center, lunge to the side, and abduct. Then I'm going to ask you to stand on this leg in kickstand position, or with foot on calf, or with foot on thigh, Find a focal point. Breathe. Feel that heart pumping. Getting taller with each breath in. Ears up away from those shoulders. Ribs up away from that pelvis. Slide those shoulders right down your back. And let's start into that again. Feet are wide for that panther lunge. Of course, you could stay up high or sit back low. Bring that up, and we'll do that lunge on this left leg. So we sit back and lift, sit back and abduct. Whew. Then we'll balance on this left leg. Find those deep breaths here. Find that firm core. Pull up your pelvic floor. Spread the toes of that left foot. It's a challenge to balance when your heartbeat is pumping. So let's take a wide stance here. Turn those toes out. Point your knees in the same direction as your toes. And we'll twist. On the exhale, rotate. Hug those ribs all the way around. Sit that weight back in those heels. Move that stale air out of the bottom of your lungs. Then we'll go back to that panther lunge, high or low, with a scoop. Then we'll stay in this wide squat. Then we'll come to the center and step it out. So you can squat a little or you can squat a lot. Just make sure those knees and toes point in the same direction. You can go slower. You can go faster, but stay in control of your movement. Woo! So let's stand on this right leg. We'll point this left toe out. And then when we tap it back, we'll sit back. Trying to keep all the weight on this right leg. This left foot will be for balance. Shake it out. Let's get ready to switch. Try to keep that right foot light. Let's grab a drink. For the next two exercises, I'll be using a hand weight. Not necessary. The first exercise is just a basic squat. Exhale. Don't even need your toes here. Keep them light. I like to imagine it's a little heavier than it is. Push. Whew. And next, we have a single leg deadlift with a row. Embrace that wobbly feeling. Let's go back to that squat. We'll go to that left leg. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. You have that focal point? Nice, stable, supported spine. Whew. Then we have a rhythmic movement. Just a step touch, but get those arms swinging. Yours could be smaller or bigger. Whew. Next up, we'll do a side lunge. Again, you choose your range of motion here. You could even pick up that hand weight. Then we're going to keep the weight on this right leg and abduct this left leg. You could stay high or get low. That wobble. Wow. Then we'll do this side lunge with this left leg. Staying high or sitting back. Then we get to do that abduction. So again, stay high. Or sit back. Hang on for dear life. Just don't lean on that knee joint. Hang in there. Hang in there as long as your form is good. Wow. Let's plank position for the next. So we'll just shift forward and back. So the shoulders are on top of the wrists and in front. Open up the shoulder blades a little bit. Pull your waist in and breathe. Tuck that belly up. Let's rest. Drop your chest. Take a couple deep breaths. For this next set, I'm going to make my hands wide. So we're going to tap, and then come down in a push-up. Tap, tap, and just one push-up. Back for the rest. Take a deep breath. And then we're going to come into a downward dog, pedal the legs, and squat. Ooh, feels like a recovery. Spine is neutral. Then maybe a little spinal flexion right there. Neutral and flex. Well, let's come all the way down to the mat. And we'll do a wide row. Kind of like a lat pull down. Again, keep your navel lifted. Keep your shoulders down, away from your ears. Are you breathing? Whew. Whew. Then we'll come back up to that plank position. We'll walk the hands out, do a push-up, walk the hands in, then walk the feet out wide and back in. Whew, that was fun. Let's come up and we'll do a boat pose. We'll come low boat and then we'll straighten the legs in the high boat. a forearm plank. And then we'll just open this up and abduct and turn it over. This is our last exercise. Nice and strong in that middle. Whew. Ready to stretch? Clasp your hands, pull those knuckles towards your feet, and lift your heart. Let's breathe. Then we'll bring the hands under the shoulders, take the feet out as wide as your mat, and push back. Make room for your belly to expand as you breathe in. We'll bring it up into tabletop and thread the needle. Feel the stretch in the back of that shoulder. And if you want to completely thread, let's try that on the other side. And then into a cat stretch, just draw that navel up, tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin. Let's have a seat. So this right leg is going to come in front or on top, or you can stack your knees if you have that range. And then we'll send the left arm over and reach for the fingertips. If you need more of a stretch in the hip, lean that neutral spine forward. Squeeze those biceps, breathing deep. And then we'll stretch it over. Ooh, pull up that quadricep, feel the hamstring stretch, the inner thigh stretch, feel the breath in the right side of the rib cage. Ready for that hip stretch with this left leg in front or on top, or stack the knees. And we'll extend that right leg. Keep that left hip heavy. Then we'll come back into our plank. return to the downward dog. Get that blood moving to the brain here. And as we come towards plank, we'll bring that right foot forward. Give this a chest stretch. And then give it a twist here. And sit that right back. Pull those toes up. Stretch your spine out over this leg. And we'll lunge forward, pull back, lift up. To return to the downward dog, just for a breath. Towards plank, let's bring that other leg in. Elbows high and wide for the chest stretch. And then we'll rotate this. And then sitting back to get that hamstring and calf stretched. Can you hear your breath? Connect to that one more deep breath. And we'll bring that back up to a seated position. Hang on to your legs somewhere. Pull those shoulders down and back, then press the head straight back. And we'll tilt right. Take a deep breath here. And left. Circle that chin around. Give those shoulders a roll. For one last deep breath. Congratulations. Thanks for joining me.